Duffer Brothers, they actually confirmed 4 people are gonna die.
Whoa.
I think Steve's gonna die, bro.
Damn, don't say
Steve?
that.
Yeah. Because if you look at the show, I feel like they've been prepping us for it. If we had to pick, like, choose one person that you definitely cannot mess with that one, you can't kill, because we're gonna riot. Who would that be?
Dustin.
I got Dustin.
Dustin.
That's why nobody talking about Dustin
Yeah.
dying. Nobody
No,
even
you
mentioned
can't do that. You can't do that.
No.
That'd be nasty.
All right, ladies and gents, thank you for being here once again with us. Today we're gonna discuss our favorite topic as Americans. I mean, it's the month of it. You know, you can tell by my shirt, I'm ready for it, and that's Stranger Things. And there's so many things in the intricacies to these shows that, well, we won't be able to touch up on all of them, but there's 2 things I want to really explore. And those are the theories moving forward, like what's going to happen in this last season. And then the other one is just the phenomenon of it itself. You know, why is it like this? You know, let's start with theories, right? Because everybody just speculating what's going to happen. What I think, this is just a big, they're just playing Dungeons and Dragons, and they just going to wake up and be like, yeah, game over.
I mean, I don't know enough about the whole Dungeons and Dragons story to know what's going to happen. Right? I'm learning as I go with the show. But a few theories that's gone around since the last season is that Eddie Munson isn't dead.
Dead.
Or that he's dead, but he's going to come back as a vampire.
What the hell is that?
Yeah. So what I learned was that there's a character in Dungeons and Dragons who is somewhat of like a knight, like a warrior, who ends up becoming like Vecna's lieutenant, right? And he betrays him by trying to kill him, and he becomes a vampire. And a lot of people were making this comparison to Eddie Munson. Like the fact that, you know, in the last season, he had like a shield, and I think it was like a spear, but it looked like a sword, right? When he has it in his back. And he got killed by all these bats. And what do you associate with bats?
Yeah, vampires.
Vampires, right?
That's a good theory.
So, I mean, I hope it's true because Eddie's a dope character. I want him to come back. And then I think it was floating around that he'd be the one to kill Vecna. But I don't know if that's going to happen. But the guy who acted as Eddie Munson, his character was too good not to come back. Does that make sense?
Yeah. I feel like they messed up by killing him, you know? So it's like, come on, man.
Nah, I mean, it was impactful. I think it was a good decision, but I don't think that we all realized how much everybody was going to like his character.
Exactly. And then you know, that doesn't happen that often, but when it happens, it's like you don't have no control over it, you know, because you just introduced this character. And it was supposed to be like, you okay, I like him, but I don't like it that much, you know, because he's new or whatever. You can kill him off. He can die. But not really, you know?
Yeah.
When they kill him, like, that hurts.
When you find out they're messed up, like, damn, we killed the wrong one.
Like, no joke. I mean, he was only in one season, and everybody was like emotional about the fact that he died, right? And I think just off of that alone, the creators, the Duffer Brothers, they're gonna say, well, how can we bring him back? Whether it's
a dream or something,
you know, because they did the same thing with Max's brother.
Billy.
Yeah, exactly.
That was another one too. So okay, Billy, Eddie, and Steve. Those are my favorite characters. Oh, and Dustin. I'm sorry.
You like no
Dustin.
disrespect to Dustin.
Yeah, those 4. Those are my favorite characters. You already killed 2. You can't kill another one. You know.
That's the thing about this show, man. Just based off of that trailer, it feels like a lot of people about to die.
Well, I don't know how true it is, but I mean, this is like inner rumors that Duffer Brothers, they actually confirmed 4 people are going to die.
Whoa.
But I don't know. You know, this is rumors. I don't know how true that is. I think based on speculation, what people are saying, that Max is going to die for sure. Because you know how she was already kind of messed up, and they kind of brought her back, but her arms are broken, legs are broken, right?
Yeah.
I think she's blind.
She's blind, yeah.
And when they did the you know, those promotional posters, like pictures they take, there's not one of her. I don't know. You noticed that?
No, I didn't.
So like Eleven, Steve, Jonathan, everyone has a it's like their face with the 5 behind him of Stranger Things 5.
Yeah.
It's not one of Max.
But that could be strategic.
Too. Yeah.
Like they want you to think that she's not going to live because they want you to be surprised whenever she comes back. I mean, that we don't know, but that's my assumption. Just like the same thing with Eddie. They confirmed recently that Eddie's not going to be in the show.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, yeah, no, I don't believe that. That's strategic.
Well, they said he's it's already underground. They didn't say specifically it's not gonna come back. They say
okay.
He's just underground.
That could mean anything.
Yeah,
exactly.
It could be like,
exactly.
That could mean he's just part of the Upside Down now.
be a back down
100%.
2.0.
100%.
Yeah.
Because he died in the Upside Down.
Yeah.
Exactly. And I don't believe this whole thing like, no, we confirmed he's not going to be on the show.
Nah, I don't
That's
believe
the same thing they did to us on with Spider-Man, remember? They were like, yeah, Tobey Maguire. And,
you talking about
and
Endgame?
Yeah.
I mean, Infinity War?
No, not Infinity War. The third Spider-Man. What's it called? We have all 3 of them again. I forgot the name. Is it Homecoming?
But none of them died. None of the Spider-Man died.
No, that's not what I'm saying. Before the movie came out, everybody swore up and down.
Yeah.
No, it's not. They're not gonna be in the movie. It's just gonna be. Is it Tom Holland?
It's just gonna be Tom Holland, not Tobey Maguire or Andrew Garfield.
Exactly. That's what they said, right? And
Yeah.
They promise, they swear, and then come on, man.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, they're doing what they have to do to sell the movie. I want that surprise. I don't want you to confirm it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know, it takes away the fun of it all.
Exactly. Because it'll be more exciting to see Eddie again. Then you'll lose your shit. Be like,
But it's going to be even more interesting if he comes back and he's bad, right? Like he's not the same Eddie. And then you're going to hope like, okay, like maybe he's going to be good at the ends. Like maybe he's going to come back and be, he's not going to be evil. But who knows? Right now we're speculating maybe he's not going to be on the show, but I hope he pops up.
Yeah.
Okay. We're talking about who's gonna die. Who you think is gonna die?
Who's gonna die? Well, I think Steve's gonna die, bro.
Damn, don't say
Steve?
Yeah. Because if you look at the show, I feel like they've been prepping us for it, right? He's always talking about how he want to have a family. He has this big plans, and he tells Nancy, like, I see this picture with a family, and you're on it, and she then runs off to Jonathan's arms. He's just standing there like, what the fuck, man? I just opened my heart to you, and you go and pull this one on me. So it's like you always kind of like feel sorry for him. It's like, man, he can't get his way, Like
Well,
he wants to have a girlfriend. He can't.
So you just want to kill him?
I think because if they kill him, it's gonna be so dramatic. It's gonna hurt, right?
Yeah.
Because you don't be like, man, he wanted to have a family, and you got to kill him. And then why didn't you kill Jonathan?
I mean, that could happen. We don't know what's going to happen, right?
Yeah.
But like you were saying, you were like, he keeps putting himself out there and he's not getting what he wants.
Mm-hmm.
And story-wise, that's because of his actions. In the first season, he had Nancy and he messed that up.
Yeah.
So now he's got to deal with that for a little bit. And maybe the ultimate payoff will be that she ends up coming back to him. But you could be right. Because everybody loves Steve. And they know it's going to be that much more emotional if he dies.
Exactly.
So he could be one. I think another person who's going to die is going to be Will Byers.
Will, yeah, that's my call.
Yeah.
Will,
Why?
Because he's been connected to the underground the whole time.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. And Vecna, for some reason,
It's linked to him, right?
Yeah.
he's linked to him.
Yeah, he can feel like he can. Yeah, he's like, I think he's one of the most that's been involved with that underground world.
In the trailer, he said, "You're gonna help me one last time." Like, what does that mean?
Yeah.
When did he help you before?
Yeah. So, I was thinking about this earlier today. I was like, okay, like, is he going to die by the hands of Vecna, or is he going to sacrifice his life because he knows that whatever Vecna needs from him, he won't get if he takes his life, right? So that might happen.
Yeah, that too. Another one, I think 11's going to die.
11.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She got to go.
She got to go.
I mean, honestly, she could just die in battle, right? Like the both of them going at it,
And then you
and
both die.
and she knows that the only way for it to happen is she puts all her strength, all her power into taking him out. You know, that makes the most sense.
Because was it the third season, right? She used up all her powers where she lost them, right? Maybe
Yeah.
she could like
And she keep bleeding.
bleeding. Maybe she could like overdo it now and bleed out and die, right? Something
Right.
like that.
Something.
That could be dramatic and a good way to go out, right?
Right, heroic, right? It's a
Heroic, there we
heroic
go.
way to go out. Yeah.
Yeah. So another one that will fucking hit everybody. You're like, oh no.
Don't say it. bro.
Nah.
Hopper.
Yep. Hopper.
Yeah. Because they barely. I mean, we thought he was dead, right? On the
Yeah,
third,
yeah.
the last of the third season. Then we would see it on the fourth season. Like, oh, great.
Yeah.
But I think like if they do it like strategically, they'll take one from because it's like the kids, the teenagers, or not the teenager, but like young adults. Like Steve and them, and then you got the adults.
Mm-hmm.
So I think they'll take one from each group.
That's a good point. Yeah. The adults, the kids, and then the teenagers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. 100%.
So it's like let's say Will, Steve, and Hopper. That's like
that's gonna be intense. Yeah.
You know what I hate? The time frame that they choose to put the seasons out.
so like the holidays.
Yeah, man, because somebody died on Christmas. Damn.
Oh yeah, that's fucked.
Bro, you make a good point. You're like,
Yeah, like-
I don't want to wake up on Christmas sad.
Sad.
Like,
Like, why are you so sad?
yeah.
Okay, you
Oh,
never
that's-
just died yesterday. What are you talking about?
People be like, Merry Christmas. We're like, man, fuck you.
but you know what? It's also very smart of them because they're gonna release the last one in movie theaters, and they want everybody to go out and see that movie.
Yeah.
And most of the time, I would say during the holidays that the theaters
Mm-hmm.
do well if there's something good out. So this is I think it's gonna break records.
It should. It
You
should.
Yeah.
Should.
Same with even the streaming. Probably like the platform's gonna crash
Yep.
because it's like the whole world at the
And that's
same
gonna
time.
piss me off, bro.
Oh yeah.
That's-
Yeah. We fly into California. Man. To Netflix headquarters. Be like, what
Torch
the
us
fuck?
out.
You had 4 years
Yeah.
and you couldn't prepare for this. Well, was it 4 years now? Was it like 3 more?
It's
Almost 4. It was 2022,
Has it
right?
been that long
23,
since the
24,
last
20
season?
Almost 3 years, I would say.
Yeah, almost 3. Almost. I mean, it feels like 4. And at one point they had said, I think that it wasn't going to come out till like 2026. So I'm glad they were able to get this out now.
Yeah, they didn't pull a fast one like Grand Theft Auto. You see that they kept pushing the dates back.
Yep.
Yeah, but anyways, yeah, I think as far as deads, that's it right there. I don't see anyone else because any other character, yeah, you can take him out, but it wouldn't be as meaningful, right?
Right.
I think so. Or do we agree, or is there another character we like? No, don't.
I mean, there's a number of good characters, right? But I feel like the most impactful ones are the ones you said.
Mm-hmm.
Except, no offense, except for Will.
Hey, you gotta watch your words. You gotta be careful what you're about to say.
I'm just saying he's not as loved as Hopper and Steve, right? Those, and I tell you why. Because Will has always been he's always been like the.
I hate him.
Damn.
Whoa.
All right, take it away, bro.
Take it away.
Elaborate. Strong words, bro.
No, man. He's always like negative. He got that bad vibe around. Like,
Right.
nah, I don't know.
That's somewhat to my point is that he's always played the victim, right? Which he has been.
victim.
He's been the victim. But for Hopper and Steve, they started off on a negative point because, Hopper was lazy. He's, he don't really care. You know what I'm saying? And that's because of the loss of his kid, and I think his wife. I can't really remember. But then you start to realize, oh, this sheriff is pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
He's one of my favorite characters. He's one of the heroes. Then Steve starts off like an asshole, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's just trying to impress his friends and this and that. But deep down, you can see he's a good guy.
Yeah.
And then he ends up becoming one of the coolest guys in the group.
Exactly.
So I think audiences really enjoy that
Yeah.
in stories is when you flip it on them and find out that the person you thought you didn't like, you end up like a lot.
Exactly.
So that's why I think it's gonna. You could be right. They're gonna die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I think we can all agree, if we had to pick, like, choose one person that you definitely cannot mess with that one. You can't kill
I already know.
because we're gonna riot. Who would that be?
It's Dustin.
I got Dustin.
Dustin.
That's why nobody talking about Dustin
Yeah.
dying. Nobody
No,
even
you
mentioned
can't do that. You can't do
No.
that,
Nah, that'd be messed up.
bro. If you can't kill Dustin, you can't do that. Like, I'm gonna email the Duffer brothers. I'm like, yo,
You know what? Part of what I have hope in that he's not gonna die or Steve is gonna die is I took a master class with the Duffer Brothers,
Mhm.
and they were saying that they wanted a Dustin and Steve spinoff, right? And they were real serious about it. So if they were that serious about it, then I would think that they're not gonna try and kill those characters off.
Okay.
But I mean, who knows? Things could have changed.
Well, that's a good point. That's a good
I
point.
cannot see Dustin dying on the New Year's Eve.
He's still thinking about the holidays, bro.
All right, don't.
Why are you crying? Fucking Dustin, man.
Oh man,
No.
this shit's gonna be intense. I know that for a fact. It's gonna be intense.
Bro, if you look at it, it's been linear, like, going up. So the first season, it was good. The second season, it was better. The third season, it was amazing. The fourth season, get the fuck out of here. Right? So the fifth season, it's like,
Oh yeah,
you gotta kill me. You gotta blow my
Yeah.
mind.
No, it's
They will.
Yeah, they will.
They will. They will.
Yeah.
You see how much money they're spending on this?
How much they spent? I don't know.
I think it's like what, 20-some millions per episode.
because
Some stuff
That's
like that.
crazy.
I'm gonna look it up.
yeah, the
I'm gonna
budget,
look it up.
it's a big budget. Because I know even the fourth season was over 200 million. I think.
It doesn't. Yeah. I mean, I know why, right? Because every single episode felt like a movie. It was
Right.
It was each like an hour and a half to 2 hours.
Yeah, it was like over an hour each.
Yeah.
And usually, you know, when it's a show, what you got? You got like 30 to 45, 50 minute stops.
Yeah.
And then going over the hour.
Yeah.
So they talking about roughly 56 per between 50 and 60 millions per episode.
That's crazy.
So that's 40, almost 500 millions per
Is
the whole
that-
season.
Is that like record breaking? Has that never before been done?
I think it is.
That's
I think
wow.
it is. It's the most expensive.
So then I've already confirmed this for myself, but I think we can agree this is Netflix's biggest show, best show.
It is. It
Right?
is.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It is.
It is. It is.
So what they gonna do after it's gone?
No, but you know, they Netflix, because I think, yeah, like Netflix own it, not like the Duffer Brothers. Because
Right.
I think they're walking away. But if they do, Netflix is gonna try to milk it as much
Oh
as
yeah, they are.
Yeah, they're gonna
spin off.
a spin off. They're gonna do like The Walking Dead. I got like 75 spin-offs. Hopefully they do it all, you know.
Yeah.
To be honest, I don't want them to do that because you know what happens most of the time. They just screw the whole thing.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
Because that bar is gonna be
Yes.
way on top.
Yeah.
So
Super
I don't know
high.
if they can. I don't know if they can go over it.
No,
I don't
and
know.
then, you know, this I don't want to say it doesn't work, but it's not the same when you take an idea and get some other people involved. Because if you're not gonna have the Duffer Brothers on it, that's their initial vision. Like
Yeah.
they know that world better than anyone. And then getting some other people to speculate and come up with stuff.
Yeah.
You know?
I think the only way it will work is if the characters that are on the spinoff have nothing to do with the original characters,
Mm-hmm.
right? Like if it's a completely new cast, then it's gonna feel like a different vibe, right? So that's when whoever's gonna be the the showrunner on that,
Mm-hmm.
you know, that's their vision, I guess, ultimately.
Yeah.
But I hope it's successful because I love the show.
Yeah, of course.
But I, like he said, I don't think it's gonna be as good.
Yeah, I see that too. And speaking of a good show, right? Why is it so good, right? Like, in you guys' opinion, what do you think makes the show so great?
Take it away, Hector.
I'm gonna say the obvious. It takes place in the 80s.
It's nostalgic.
It's
Well,
nostalgic, yeah.
yeah.
For one.
Yeah.
And not only that, it's like the whole aspect of it, you know, the colors, the music, the vibe. And you guys seen the movie, I know you saw it, Weapons? You
I haven't
seen
seen it yet.
I'm not going to spoil anything. I'm just going to
Okay.
say Weapons is the perfect blend of horror and comedy.
Interesting.
And it's like, right, like that's two different spectrums, but it's so hard to mix those two together.
Yeah.
Where you don't make it ridiculous or cringe
or cheesy.
or
right?
cheesy.
Yeah,
It's like,
yeah.
come on, is this a horror movie or comedy?
Right.
But in Stranger Things, I feel the same way. Not comedy, but horror and that like, what's the word? Like that coziness, you know, it's like cozy, like you feel good about it, right? It like reminds you of your childhood, like you feel safe watching
we
it.
can relate to it, like
Right.
That's
100%.
how we grew up. I mean, riding a bicycle around with friends, like playing
Exactly.
without technology.
They're basically showing us everything we don't see anymore today.
Yeah.
Which is, you know, like you said, it brings a sense of happiness to us, right? Because it's just you're looking at the old days, right? When we had the best times, and then at the same time, it's teaching kids today how life used to be. And I feel like almost every episode they reference an old an old movie that we used to like, right?
Yeah.
A lot of Steven Spielberg movies,
Yeah.
you know.
One of my favorite ones when I was rewatching it is the reference from Lando. You know how he was he betrayed Han Solo,
Yeah,
and Dustin's like, Lando, you know, like he's a traitor. Watch out.
yeah.
That was a good reference.
It's like, you know, I was thinking earlier today. It was like, you know, you and me, we were real big on nostalgia. Like when we want to make our movies, we always kind of want to lead with nostalgia.
Yeah.
But the Duffer Brothers, it's like they wake up and breathe nostalgia.
Oh
bro.
yeah,
Like,
they nostalgia final boss.
yeah.
Yeah.
And you would think you would get tired of it, but they all do such a good job in making sure that you're not getting exhausted from all the references and it doesn't feel like they're copying. It feels like they're paying homage to stuff. And it just works.
It's like one of my favorite seasons of the show is the third season, and because it's packed with it, right? Like you have the mall, you know.
Yeah.
You don't have the mall anymore. Like, well, I mean, we do, but we don't have the mall experience. It used to be an experience. Like you go to the mall.
Thing.
It was the place to go to, yeah.
Yeah, you watch movies with the friends,
Yeah,
eat ice cream, all that. People don't do that anymore.
No.
Like if you go to the mall, it's dead. You know, it's empty. But back in the day, you go to the mall. It's like he said, you watch movies, you eat ice cream. That's why you got the ice cream parlor, like you know where they go all the time. You hang out. They had a place outside for you to park your bike. You know, because you was biking everywhere.
Right.
And all those things doesn't exist anymore. So when I say people like us, when we watch this show, and it doesn't even matter if you grew up in the 80s or not, but anybody that grew up before the 2005, right? Everybody that grew up before that era grew up like that, right? Like riding bicycles, going everywhere.
The bus, the transportation.
No cell phone. You go to your friend's house and knock on the door, see if he's there.
Exactly, yeah.
They'll be like, no, he's not here. Now you got to figure out where in the town he is.
That's why they're using walkie-talkies, because where you at? You know what I mean?
Yeah, so
Smart.
because he's not at home. You're like, shit, okay, let me go check the movie theaters. His bike is not out. That's how you knew where they was, because the bikes. Because you'll drive to everyone's house and you see all the bikes pile up outside. Like, okay, the gang's here.
Yeah.
You know, and when we see all these things on the show, that's why in my opinion, that's why we love it so much, because we see the world we grew up in that doesn't exist anymore, and it's not even coming back. Like, we know that.
Oh yeah.
It's sad to say, but you're right. It's not coming back.
Yeah.
It's not. And like, aside from this nostalgia, what makes the show so good is the writing, man. Like, well, it's the writing and it's the characters. Because almost every character does a really good job of being their own person, not acting like each other. They all have their own personality, and they all bring something to the table. You know, you can think of any specific character, even like the parents.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right? They're all funny in their own way, or they all have like this weird specific trait about them that just makes the scenes better.
Yeah.
Lucas's little sister.
Oh yeah.
Right? She's hilarious.
Yeah.
You know? So everybody elevates the story.
Yeah.
Really, really good, man. And then let's talk about just the story in general. The fact that in this town, there's all these experiments going on with kids, right? Like, do you know that they claim that this is a true story? That there was a bunch of experiments happening to people in, I think it was Jersey?
In Long Island.
Long Island.
Yeah. It has a name, but that's us, going deeper on the rabbit hole.
Yeah.
But it was a project. It was one of them projects.
We
Yeah,
just
one of
went
those
through that a couple of years ago.
What do you mean?
The whole experiment thing.
Oh man, I feel like there's stuff going on all the time. But the fact that it's just like it's an interesting storyline.
Yeah.
Where it's like you got a group of kids who are basically like the Goonies. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm. That's a great reference.
Yeah, they're basically like the Goonies, always going on these adventures, and they're going out trying to
Save the world.
save the world, bro.
Yeah.
Trying to save the world
Mhm.
while these evil people are conducting all these experiments, doing all, and they messed up, and now we got Vecna to deal with.
Mhm.
It's an exciting story.
Yeah. I agree. Well, I think obviously there's more to it. We could talk here for hours. Like I said, this is my favorite topic. But as of right now, I think we that's a good place to leave the conversation, because now we just got to watch the show, see what's
Yeah.
going to happen.
Yeah.
Gotta come back on the 27.
And then come back.
Yeah.
Then come back and sit down again.
Be mad as fuck. Like, see how they kill?
Yeah.
Because I think that's how they're gonna do it. They're gonna kill one
On
person.
the first episode?
Yeah, they're gonna kill somebody in the first episode. At least on the first 4, I think it is.
Oh yeah, the
Coming
first
out on the
4
26th?
episodes. Yeah.
How
they're
many?
gonna they're gonna kill somebody.
How many episodes total? Is
I
it
think it's
coming
like 9. Because I think it's 4, 5, and 1.
No, I think it's 4, 3, and 1.
4, 3, and 1.
Oof.
So it's 4 episodes on the 26th, 3 episodes on Christmas, and then the final on
Yeah.
New Year's Eve.
New
Right?
Year's Eve.
Yeah, 8 total.
Well, so all right, if they're being honest, that 4 people are gonna die, they got to spread it out,
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
right?
So we got to do what? 3 more episodes of talking about this, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So 2 points that I don't want to leave out. One is that the way the Duffer Brothers created the show, it was perfectly done in the sense that they could capture everyone, from kids all the way to older people, like older adults.
Yeah.
Right. Because if you look at the crew, you got the kids, then you have the teenager or young adults, right? And then you got the adults. And that was a great way to basically pull in all kinds of people, us audience, right?
Yeah.
Because and anybody that's an adult will watch it because, let's say for Hopper, right? The teens or young adults was that for Steve and Nancy and them, and then the kids because of the kids, right?
Yeah.
11, Mike, Will, and all of them. And right, I think that was like a great strategy in the writing process.
I agree, 100%. Because it's like, to me, none of them really feel like main character. I mean, they all feel like main characters, but there's not one specific character who has more time than the other. They all seem to have the same amount of time on screen.
Mm-hmm.
And so because of that, it feels like everyone can watch from any age.
Yeah. Even across seasons, because like in the 4th season, you don't see what's it called? They're in separate places because they take place in California and Hawkins.
Right.
So they don't focus, like you said, on a specific group more than the other. Oh, and also in Russia, right? Or is it Alaska?
Yeah, there was he was in Russia, yeah.
Yeah, it was Russia, California, and Hawkins.
Yeah.
So everybody get their fair amount of screen time.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like you said, nobody's like above anybody in I'm the main guy, I'm the lead character.
Right.
Maybe you'll see it on the script, but you don't feel it on the screen. Is what I'm trying to say.
No, you don't. I mean, you could think that 11 may be the main character because she's so important, but I feel like the other kids have more screen time than her. They obviously say more than her, right? So I would say the other kids feel more like the main character at times,
Mm-hmm.
but everyone gets a great blend of screen time, and it's just fun, bro.
Yeah, it is. And the other thing is how good they made the characters, and even the ones they kill off fast, like
Mhm.
Barb. They killed.
Yeah,
you got
remember
what
Barb.
2 episodes,
Something like that, yeah.
and then she was dead, and people were still, love. They love her.
Yeah.
Same thing happened to Bob. Bob was only there for season 2.
Bob was the guy that Joyce was dating.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sean Astin, yeah.
So they only have him for like 1 season 2, I believe it was, and they didn't kill him off quick.
Yeah.
And that was painful to watch too, because it was sad because he was such a good guy that he got involved into this whole mess
Right.
and got killed by by one
by
of
the
monsters.
Demogorgon.
Demogorgon,
This
right.
is what's called, right? Demogorgon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think they eat him off or something like that,
yeah,
right?
yeah. They
It
did.
was quite nasty too.
Yeah. Yeah, he got it pretty bad, man, and he didn't deserve it. You know what I mean? He was being a hero, trying to save Joyce and the kids and stuff, and he went out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Well, they had to take him out, because Hopper was good.
they're lining up for him and Joyce to get together. Yeah,
Right. Yeah, but I think those two things, right? They were beautifully put in the script like that, right? Duffer Brothers, they very intentional with what they do. I mean, pretty sure they got an army of writers under them,
Have to, yeah,
but probably the main ideas they go off of them.
yeah.
So, yeah.
I wish I could witness that writer's room, man. Just that brainstorming of what to do for each episode.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to come up with just anything, right? So like for them to come up with what I think is like 10 episodes a season
I think it's 8.
is 8.
8 to 10, yeah.
But for everything that's in there, as many characters as there is, I mean, they got to have like 20 people on the writer's team, right?
yeah, at
Pretty tight.
least.
Yeah.
Well, anything else?
No, that's it.
No. All I gotta say is a masterpiece. That's all I know.
It's a
It's a
masterpiece.
masterpiece.
Yeah.
And you know what else it is? Now that you say that, it's the last attempt at pop culture, or monoculture. What I'm trying to say is that this is the only thing that I've seen in recent years.
Everybody's talking about it.
Everyone's talking about it. Everyone they want to tune in. Everyone want to watch it,
Yeah, you're right.
because everything else is like, I don't know. Yeah, there's this group that likes this group that like that, but everyone collectively like this one thing.
Yeah, you're right. I
know?
feel like the last time that happened was maybe Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones, yeah.
But to your point earlier, it's like, well, it's not just the adults who can watch this; it's also the kids who can watch it.
Mm-hmm.
So this might be like the most talked about show in a long time.
Mm-hmm.
So when this is over, what are we going to talk about?
Exactly.
Yeah, that's crazy. I'm literally, I'm thinking about it. I got nothing,
Yeah.
But I say at one time there was like Ozark. Ozark was a big show. Breaking Bad. These kinds, but I can't think of a show that's out right now
That's like that.
Yeah.
that's like that.
Because even because other shows, I'll tell you, have you seen this show? And not everyone going to be like, yeah, but Stranger Things, even if you don't know shit about it, you at
You
least
know something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
you at least heard about it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
it's
know?
too big not to hear anything about it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like you said, since it appeals to everyone, somebody in your whole family tree is gonna know about it or have watching it, and like I seen older people be like, oh, you know about Stranger Things? Like, no, but but my son watches it all the time, or he's a fan. Someone always gonna say something about it. Is
Yeah.
what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
But if I tell you, have you seen, I don't know, any other show, like recent ones, maybe you've seen it, maybe you don't even know about it.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I think that's pretty much it with it. It's the last attempt at that monoculture,
Yeah.
something
Yeah.
we can all relate to and talk about.
Yeah.
All right, is there anything else?
There's a lot.
That's a lot. That's a
You
lot. That's
said
a lot.
it.
But for now, we good for now. We can go back to watching.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.